Don't do that. But yeah. I mean, if I'm playing casually in 1.16, then going from playing in 1.16 to speedrunning 1.16 is pretty easy to do, but I mean, I get that. Yeah, for the most part, like if I want to run most games, like I'm just gonna patch for the fastest patch. Did they pay you to stab it? Nope. No, they didn't. It was real terrible. There's probably been a half dozen streams where I've just complained about stuff. Of course not. We were talking in a VC. I actually was hanging out in voice chat for my Discord server for like the first time in forever. And we were just talking about that, how terrible it was, because we had like 3 people that had been on the server, and we were just sitting in a circle just being like, no, this was the worst thing about it. Apparently, the server, people maintaining the server, doing the server hosting, ended up hacking it or just abusing the fact that they were hosting it or doing something weird along those lines. And they had to roll back 2 weeks worth of stuff to fix what ended up happening, going wrong with it. 2 weeks. Imagine rolling back 2 weeks. Why would anyone play after that? I don't want 2 weeks of, like when I was really seriously playing on that, rolling back 2 weeks of effort would have like been the worst feeling. Because I was playing way too much in the server when I was really on it. It's not. There's a lot of issues. I've unlisted all my videos about that server because it ended up just being like, I don't feel comfortable having those out there and people potentially going to the server because of those videos, which I don't think really ever happened. But I'd rather not have those on there anymore. Like when I was playing, it was fun, but man, I keep forgetting how young a lot of the people playing are and like how toxic people in general in multiplayer environments are. Makes me just want to like not play multiplayer games in general. Like that's not even like, there's no like PvP. Well, there is, but like PvP isn't like a big thing on that server. But even then, like people are real hostile and toxic. So like, yeah, I remember why I stopped playing competitive games now, because they're making me extra anxious. Even though this isn't that, it's like, it's a good reminder. I almost just swerved right off the road there, that would've been great. Yeah. Why is that tentacle just going straight through the road? Interesting. But yeah, the better thing to do that I've seen some other speedrunners do is just kind of just getting some friends together and having like a realm or your own like private server and just doing that where you're controlling who's going into it. I mean, there's also an appeal to just like hopping on a server and just meeting some new folks, and you know, it's like getting to know people from that. Like there's an appeal to that. It's kind of fun, but people are bad sometimes. A lot, pretty decently. So it goes both ways. For the most part, not particularly worth it, but you know, some people deal with that a lot better than I do. That's probably a lot of fun for them. I've just never gotten the whole entire thing where it's like, oh, you need thick skin for dealing with people online when you're playing competitive stuff, where it's like, but I could be doing something else where I don't need to like feel like I need to, you know, deal with people being really toxic and rude when I could just be speedrunning animal games, you know, like. Please land. Thanks.